Hey guys, CBK391 here, and I apologize for the delay between how long it has been since I've uploaded. I think it's about a couple of weeks now, because I've been on and off revising, somewhat being lazy, and so this is all of my most of my clips are well, actually all of them are pre-recorded, but because I recorded this a long time ago, this is still fresh in my mind, and I don't know what's happening, so I can't say anything towards knowing what's gonna happen, because I don't actually know anything that's gonna happen. And some people have been requesting that I bring some old series back, and I don't know whether or not to, because currently I've had a problem with the recording system. So it means when I'm recording, I can record it, and then when it comes to saving it onto Upload Studio, which is where I upload to, and then there's a process, but I can't be asked to say it. There's a fault, and I can't actually do it. So because I've been recording into it only happened a couple days ago, which I couldn't start recording it to, and it's rather annoying because I had some really good footage against the Miami Heat, which was pretty good. I got 38 points that game, on the contrary to what I get now, which my points that I get right now suck, and the minutes that I get right now aren't as good as they are now, because I've been playing this in my free time whilst realizing that I couldn't upload, and I think I get assist here. Yeah. What? Okay. Yeah, it's what I'm saying to say what's updates have been happening is I've got 83 point now compared to 50 that I've got now. Well, I've kind of been saving up some money and stuff, and saving up some VC, which helps a lot. And there's an app on Google Play Store which allows you to get free VC daily by getting a random pick of the draw. Well, basically you pick a letter, as in a letter, a letter, and then you pick an envelope. Yeah, that's better. You pick an envelope, and then you open the envelope, and it tells you how much money you get, and then it transfers into your account. Yeah, so but basically, and one other thing that I said that I will say is I'm now 78 overall compared to the 70 I am. I can't remember. So long ago since I recorded this, to be honest. I actually can't remember anything. But this is I need to talk about the game actually. This is the scrimmage which randomly occurs in after certain games that you have. It just randomly occurs where you have an opportunity to play some of your teammates, and the team that you face is always a harder team. Always the better side of your team. But somehow I think I lost one scrimmage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I only lost one. And I might actually stitch this video to the other video that I did of me practicing some free throws, because apparently my free throwing was bad that night, but they made me do that. I was kind of shocked, because when I did it, I got 2 A- on the free throw, and it still said that and then it still made me miss it. So I'm pretty sure that they made me miss those, and that was part of the career lineup to make you fail in a sense your free throw, which is all right. I don't mind it, because I didn't need the points that game. I'm not gonna lie. I had decent points. I had about 12 points per game. Oh my god. Okay, the last thing that I'm got. Okay. It's 2 more things I want to say, but I don't know if it will ruin it. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'll say it to you in the last video that I do because of the recording system problem. And once and then I fix it. If I fix, then I can start recording again. So on to the story, and this story is gonna be about like one particular time when we were at Burger King, which led to going to Ravenscourt Park. So then we were like in Burger King, as you do, because typical boys would be being crazy, like we were causing all types of mayhem up in Burger King, and then we genuinely thought we were gonna get kicked out, but we didn't. And then when we left Burger King, we hopped on a bus and we went to Ravenscourt Park. Don't track me down though still, but we went to Ravenscourt Park, and then we started to like play games and stuff. We're not immature, yeah, but we started playing games. And one of the games was runouts. If you don't know what runouts is, basically you'll start at one point and then you run out and as the name suggests, and you run out and you hide, and then there's one person who guards the area that you were at, and basically you have to wait a couple seconds, and then you have to run back to that point without getting caught. It was fun, needless to say. Although it sounds a bit weird, it was pretty damn fun. And then another game that we played was like basically, because of where we were, there was like wood chips and stuff, and I think I changed the view soon, but still there's like wood chips and stuff, and then we decided that it was perfectly acceptable to throw them at each other. So basically what we did, there's the view changed. What we did was we decided that we had to run around and throw these chips at each other, but there was like one point where you can't get it because it was known as the refill zone, where you were like immune to getting hit, because come on man, you have to restock because you can't hold them all. And then basically there was like this thing which you stand on and it spins, and basically my friend, I'm just gonna say BCL because I do not know if he wants to get his name mentioned yet, so I will just say BCL, decided to jump on this spinning thing, and I may or may not have hit him in the face with one of the wood chips, and he may or may not have gone down to the ground, but he was laughing, so I thought that was perfectly acceptable. And then like after like the main group, because there was a couple of us, there was quite a lot of us. After the main group left, that's when we started getting down to business. We went into like this little section in the park, and we had a meeting. Basically, this meeting was about girls, as you do as a boy. It was about girls, yeah. So basically, one of us called Tom, because he said he said that he did want to be mentioned in the video, so that's okay. He said that he started giving us advice to me and who I'm gonna call the ninja. Yeah, we got advice from him, and he was like telling us all this stuff, and it was a bit weird. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. And then this little kid pops up, and we were so scared because it was like kind of black, so we couldn't see him. Yeah, and he just popped up. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, all of us started bricking it. Yeah, still, and then like it was no homo things. Yeah, it was no homo meeting. It was strictly straight, because we were talking about girls. Yeah, give me that one. Yeah, we were talking about girls, so that couldn't have been. I'm pretty sure the rules state that if you're talking about girls, it can't be actually. Let me just take that one back. And then it was like quite a long conversation, to be honest. One of the longest, well, actually one of the only meetings as such that I've actually had. But it was a pretty fun meeting. I'm gonna like continue it in the second bit, because I need to think of some ideas because I can't remember what happened. I can't exactly remember what happened, and this is like some annoying free throw thing, which Josh Smith told me to do because apparently I missed the 2 free throws in the game, which was kind of annoying still. So yeah. So yeah, this is like gonna be like the final section of this video, and then this is the last free throw that I make out of 50. It was kind of long, to be honest. Yeah, actually it wasn't that long. It only took about 5 minutes, if that. And so then they go into a cutscene, and I'm gonna like talk a little bit about the storyline. The storyline is actually really good because like on LeBron James is on the cover, and then he's like implemented in the game at certain points. Like whenever you see him on the calendar and you face him in the game, that means you know that you're gonna basically what's it called? You're gonna most of the 9 times out of 10, well not 9 times out of 10, but most of the time you get a cutscene from him telling you about how he likes you and your potential and like some of the dunks that he has and how well you're doing in the season. And it's a pretty good storyline. It can sometimes get a bit cheesy, but it's understandable. It's quite funny. It's good because like you're constantly at the start of the game, you're constantly fighting for minutes and minutes. If you do get this game, you will understand how precious minutes are. Like right now, I'm not sure how many minutes I've got. I think it's at the end of the video that it will say how many minutes he's got. But I really highly recommend this game because it is a lot of fun, and it's depending on your previous basketball gaming experience, it's quite easy. But if you have no prior experience, it is hard. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna say is from 7.5 points per game. Currently, I'm on 21.2 points per game.